Namaste and Jai Shri Krishna. Today we would be narrating the pastime of Indiraa Ekadashi. It is said that if one observes Ekadashi, then one receives entrance to Lord Vishnu's abode. Simply by listening to this Ekadashi katha, one attains the same merit as observing the fast. Please listen attentively.
Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel to encourage more videos like this.
Indiraa Ekadashi pastime. Yudhishthir Maharaj said, O Madhusudan, O killer of the Madhu demon, what is the name of the Ekadashi that occurs during the dark fortnight, Krishna Paksh, of the month of Aashwin, September-October? Please describe its glories to me. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Shri Krishna, replied, This holy day is called Indiraa Ekadashi. If a person fasts on this day, all his sins are eradicated and his forefathers who have fallen into hell are liberated. O best of kings, one who simply hears about this Ekadashi achieves the great merit earned by performing a horse sacrifice. In the Satya Yuga, there lived a king named Indrasen, who was so powerful that he destroyed all his enemies. His kingdom was called Mahishmati. The glorious and highly religious King Indrasen took good care of his subjects, and therefore he was rich in gold, grains, sons and grandsons. He was greatly devoted to Lord Shri Vishnu as well. He especially enjoyed chanting my name, calling out Govinda, Govinda. In this way, King Indrasen systematically dedicated himself to pure spiritual life and spent much time meditating on the absolute truth. One day, as King Indrasen happily and peacefully presided over his assembly, the perfect orator Sri Narad Muni was seen descending from the sky. The king offered Devrishi Narad, the saint among the Devas, great respect by greeting him with joined palms, inviting him into the palace, offering him a comfortable seat, washing his feet, and speaking sweet words of welcome. Then Narad Muni said to Maharaj Indrasen, O king, are the 7 limbs of your kingdom prospering? The 7 limbs of a king's domain being the king's well-being himself, his ministers, his treasury, his military forces, his allies, the Brahmins, the sacrifices performed in his kingdom, and the needs of the king's subjects. Is your mind absorbed in thinking of how you can properly perform your occupational duty? Are you becoming more and more devoted and dedicated to the service of the Supreme Lord Shri Vishnu? The king replied, By your kind grace, O greatest of sages, everything is quite well. Today, just by your presence, all the sacrifices in my kingdom are successful. Please show me mercy and explain the reason for your kind visit here. Sri Narad, the sage among the Devas, then said, O lion among kings, listen to my astonishing words. When I descended from Brahmalok to Yamlok, Lord Yamraj praised me very graciously and offered me an excellent seat. As I glorified his truthfulness and wonderful service to the Supreme Lord, I noticed your father in Yamraj's assembly. Though he had been very religious, because he broke an Ekadashi fast prematurely, he had to go to Yamlok. Your father gave me a message for you. He said, In Mahishmati lives a king named Indrasen. Please tell him about my situation here, that because of my past sinful deeds, I have somehow been forced to reside in Yamraja's kingdom. Please give him this message from me. O son, kindly observe the coming Indiraa Ekadashi and give much in charity so I can go upward to heaven. Narad continued, Just to deliver this message, O king, I have come to you. You should help your father by observing the fast of Indiraa Ekadashi. By the merit you gain, your father will go to heaven. King Indrasen asked, O great Naradji, please be merciful and tell me specifically how to observe a fast on Indiraa Ekadashi, and also tell me during what month and on what day it occurs. Narad Muni replied, O king, please listen as I describe to you the full process of observing Indiraa Ekadashi. This Ekadashi occurs during the dark fortnight of the month of Aashwin. On Dashmi, the day before Ekadashi, rise early in the morning, take bath, and then do some service for God with full faith. At noon, bathe again in running water, and then offer oblations to your forefathers with faith and devotion. Be sure not to eat more than once on this day, and at night sleep on the floor. When you awaken on Ekadashi morning, cleanse your mouth and teeth thoroughly, and then, with deep devotion for the Lord, take this sacred vow. Today I shall fast completely and give up all kinds of sense enjoyment. O lotus-eyed Supreme Personality of Godhead, O Infallible One, please give me shelter at your lotus feet. At noon, stand before the sacred form of the Sri Shaligram Shila and worship him faithfully, following all the rules and regulations. Then offer oblations of ghee, etc. into the sacred fire and tarpan directed to help your forefathers. Next, feed qualified Brahmins non-grain prasadam and offer them some charity according to your means. Now take the food you offered to your forefathers, smell it, and then offer it to a cow. Next, worship Lord Rishikesh with incense and flowers. And finally, remain awake all night near the deity of Lord Sri Keshav. Early in the morning of the next day, Dvadashi, worship Sri Hari with great devotion and invite Brahman devotees to a sumptuous feast. Then feed your relatives and finally take your meal in silence. O King, if you strictly observe a fast on IndiraEkadashi in this way, with controlled senses, your father will surely be elevated to the abode of Lord Vishnu. After saying this, Devrishi Narad immediately disappeared. King Indrasen followed the great saint's instructions perfectly, observing the fast in the association of his relatives and servants. As he broke his fast on Dvadashi, flowers fell from the sky. The merit that King Indrasen earned by observing this fast released his father from the kingdom of Yamraj and caused him to attain a completely spiritual body. Indeed, Indrasen saw him rising to the abode of Lord Hari on the back of Garud. Indrasen himself was able to rule his kingdom without any obstacles, and in time he handed over the kingdom to his son and also went to Vaikunt, the spiritual world. O Yudhishthir, these are the glories of Indiraa Ekadashi, which occurs during the dark fortnight of the month of Aashwin. Whoever hears or reads this narration certainly enjoys life in this world, is freed of all reactions to his past sins, and at the time of death returns home back to Godhead, where he lives eternally. Thus ends the narration of the glories of Aashwin Krishna Ekadashi or Indiraa Ekadashi, taken from the Brahma Vaivarta Puran. Namaste.
Haribol.